Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Today we're going to have part 5 of our ongoing video series titled Working with Buyers. And today I want to focus on a few general things that come up when we are in contract discussions with our buyer clients. And one of the things that seems to challenge many of our buyers is understanding that moment when there is acceptance of the offer or a subsequent counteroffer. And whether you're practicing in Arizona, whether you're practicing in California, understanding your purchase contract, understanding when that actual moment of acceptance occurs, make sure that you share that knowledge with your buyer so that your buyer understands at what point they will truly have what we called a formed offer between buyer and seller. These are some of the things that we as practitioners take for granted. And we think that it isn't important for the other folks to understand all of these delicate nuances of the contract negotiation. But the truth is, our folks, our buyers, our sellers want to know. And the more we educate them, the more we share with them our level of expertise, our skill, and our knowledge, the more we will build relationships that are meaningful, that will lead to future business, that will lead to referrals. So don't be afraid to speak technically to the buyers. You know who they are. You've had discussions with them. My goodness, they've been driving around with you in your car for 6 months. I think you know them by now. So don't be afraid to start probing and finding out how much detail they would like to have and give them that detail. Look, I know you've heard me say it before and you're going to hear me say it again. This process should not be mysterious to our clients. We should lay the foundation for a clear understanding of the entire process from start to finish. Let our clients know how hard we work. Let our clients understand our true value. Speaking of understanding, buyers need to understand how and when contingencies ought to be removed. They need to understand the process. And we are the correct person to be explaining that process to them. They need to understand what their risks are if they don't remove contingencies as agreed in the contract. They need to understand what will happen if they don't meet their contractual obligations. These are all talking points that we as the professional can share with our buyers and again set forth our value proposition. Make sure our buyers understand the service that we deliver and the value that we offer. If they could go buy a home online, they'd be buying homes online. They can't do that. You know, we're not selling electronic equipment, we're selling service. And they can't get service online. They need us for that. We are the center of a real estate transaction. And as the center of the real estate transaction, educating our buyers about the process is critical. So I'll leave you with that thought, and I'll see you next time for part 6. Thanks for joining us.